much anticipated Lemo Fest has made a spectacular comeback, solidifying its reputation as a cultural powerhouse in Bloemfontein in the Free State. Following the remarkable success of last year's festival, this weekend's Discover the Magic of Lemo Fest music and culture is combining to empower local communities in Bloemfontein with exciting performances and a celebratory atmosphere. Let's now talk about this with the Lemo Fest spokesperson, Zizipho Majokweni, as well as the musical duo Big Dada and B. A very good morning to all of you, and thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you for having us. We're super excited.
No, we're excited just as much as the people of Bloem and all those that will be descending from the rest of the country to the Free State with regards to the Lemo Fest. We were speaking about how the fest is just growing in leaps and bounds. And I was asking you, what is it about the fest that has people so excited, so happy, whether it's those that are exhibiting, those that are performing, those that are attending, and you said it's in the detail.
It's definitely in the detail. We pay attention to the detail. We want our patrons to experience Lemo Fest holistically. So when it comes to our venue, we've carefully curated an experience for them, whether it's at the bars, they don't have to wait at long lines. The bathrooms, we've got exquisite bathrooms for them to use, a media room backstage, our VIP access, even our access control, even the ease of mind. Our festival is held in the location, so you know how people would assume, you know, safety isn't much of a priority. With us, we have facial recognition access control, so our patrons come in and out through our festival with an RFID and facial recognition. So it also, you know, gives them that comfort that they will have an amazing time at Lemo Fest.
And what contributions does a festival like this make in terms of the economy of just even the township where it's hosted? The people that come that are able to sell that which is sold, how much of that economic impact is quite important in how it's all put together?
Well, Lemo Fest runs for 3 weeks, so our community is expecting thousands of people to come into Bloemfontein for a period of 3 weeks. So there's many spillovers within our communities, whether it's the B&Bs around, our food stalls, even the establishments around that are hosting after parties, or, you know, just making Lemo Fest a vibe in Bloemfontein. So you'll see most businesses really thrive during Lemo Fest. Even our Lemo Mall, the foot count is amazing. Even the stores within Lemo Mall benefit hugely because of Lemo Fest. Hotels, flights coming into Bloem, you name it.
Sure. So you also have a Big Dada and B who are going to be performing at the fest for the first time as a duo. I'll come to you, B, but Big Dada, you've been a part of this festival before.
Yes.
Not only are you in theatre as a director, but you're also a musician. Just talk to us about the past experiences of having to perform at such a festival.
So I performed last year paying a tribute to Ntate. So like it was really an amazing experience, and it was such an honor to, you know, pay tribute or give homage to such a great man. And just generally the treatment from, you know, rehearsals to the event itself, even the post-production of the event, it was just amazing, you know, high standard. So it was really a dope and an amazing experience, I must say.
And this year it's going to be a dope and amazing experience with B, as you guys are coming in as a duo.
Yeah.
B, I mean, this is going to be your first time performing at the festival, but just talk to us about your artistry. Again, you're also in theatre, as a director, as a performer. Talk to us about your music. You guys said you make feel-good music.
Yes,
That's right.
That's what we do. So basically we were solo artists that came together. So it's just two forces, Big Dada and B, coming together to create a unique brand. So we make feel-good music. Anything that touches the soul, that makes you want to dance, that's what we're bringing to the Afro, Soul and Jazz at the Lemo Fest. We also are unique in the sense that we incorporate our experiences in theatre into our music creation and our live performance. So we'll be giving people something they cannot forget.
We know that entertainment quite a lot of the times is for people to relax and forget about the troubles that they experience in the world. But I can imagine that with with art and any kind of artistry, you constantly have to be speaking about, be it social issues or that which affects people within their communities, even it is in a time where they're trying to relax and forget about their troubles.
Yeah.
How important is it for you to constantly touch base and know what those communities are experiencing in whatever art form that you are then putting out to them?
I think we're a mirror of that community. You know, Rebana Baha Umama, we're from the Free State.
Yeah.
We're artists that are pushing to grow a brand that people will resonate with, you know. So I think that even in our story, we are two people who are united in love and in passion for the arts. And I think we want to be an inspiration for people who want to pursue that kind of career. And I think being on the Lemo Fest platform is a really good start for Big Dada and B as well.
And that's where I wanted to come, Big Dada, in terms of such platforms. What does it do for your music and for your business in terms of that exposure and people getting to know about you?
Yeah, like as Lemo Fest, like it's like year in, year out, it keeps on growing. It's such a big platform, and I would say like people must be on the lookout for more, like because of each and every year. There's something that, you know, there's like growth in some way, you know. So performing in such a platform, it's really like a big deal for us, you know, because of like the numbers it attracts.
Yeah.
And it's not only like ordinary audiences, even like the business sectors and stuff like that. So it's really a big opportunity
for artists as well.
Yeah.
Zizi, you mentioned that this is for 3 weeks.
Yes.
So maybe just take us through some of the things that can be expected over the 3 weeks. I believe there's an aerobics day, there's also a golf day, there's a battle of the Yanos, there's fashion, there's art. How do you go about in curating such a program and also just selecting the right people that are going to be leading on the different days?
Absolutely. So Lemo Fest, you are right, has a variety of events taking place. So we balance our week, our 2 weeks with the music, sport, and the cultural events. So with the arts exhibitions, we have in the first week, Yano's Hip Hop Battle of the Genre. It's a youthy event. We want to make sure that all types of genres are covered with there, Likompo, Amapiano, Boom, Bacardi. And then we balance it out with a gospel show that weekend, which has 3 gospel giants, Spirit of Praise, Musa Worship, and Joyous Celebration on one show. And then our second week will have Lovers and Friends, which is an all-male lineup featuring top artists, R&B artists in South Africa. And then Afro Soul and Jazz closes off the music festivals on the 11th of October, which features Big Dada, Stimela, Mejuda Tsipuma, Mafikizolo. It's huge. So we want our patrons to be able to select what resonates with them. And with the sporting codes, we decided to go spinning, which is quite electrifying. It's scary at first, but it's an amazing event. It's a family event, actually, so people come with their children as well. Golf is a more relaxed, business-orientated event. It attracts a different type of crowd as well. And then with aerobics, that's what we start off with, you know. So it's an easy event. It's a fun event. And tickets are really selling out, hey?
People are really collecting their tickets. You mentioned that it's a family event. Are all the events open to families, or is this only on certain occasions?
Yes, certain events are open to family, like aerobics. Obviously, the musical events, it's only gospel, which has a 12+ age restriction. However, all the other events is 18+, yes.
All right. Lastly, Big Dada, what can people look out for?
A soulful journey, a groovy vibe. Just feel good, man, you know? Yeah.
And this being your first time, what are your expectations?
I think I just want to have an unforgettable experience on the Lemo Fest stage. Yeah, we're going to bring something really fire.
This really does promise to be very exciting. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm certain that many people are charged and would want to participate in the fest, and also the fest to come in many more years, especially when it comes to businesses that are able to sell and also make a buck at such a festival. Thank you for joining us this morning. It really has been lovely. That was the Lemo Fest spokesperson, Zizipho Majokweni, as well as the musical duo Big Dada and B. More news after the break. Do stay with us.